Hi, RD Berry here. Welcome to days 48 and 49 of my Let's Play of Slime Rancher. And yes, I am a day off now. I did do another day of off-screen maintenance type stuff, cleaning out corrals and that we're no longer producing a lot of cash and or useful plorts, because I've got most of the different plort types saved in the hundreds now. So that's why it's days 48 and 49 and not days 47 and 48. So the anyway, so the good news is I finally found the map station for the ancient ruins, so I will definitely do that today. The other thing I had planned was to visit the green treasure pod locations. Well, some of them we've done already. I'll revisit those because I have no idea which ones I've done already. So I'll probably do all the ones I have in my notes. At least for the ranch and the dry reef. The other ones will have to wait, I guess. So that should be enough for one episode, I think. Anyway, let's get going with that. Just some things to outline what I've done around the ranch here. I've cleared out all the oh jeez, still have some of these left. Wow. Clear out all of the corrals except for well, this I forgot to clean the hopper from this one. So let's see. Okay, this is I've cleared the gardens. Some of the coops, I think that I just have that one coop left with hens, just because it's sort of a generic coop. I planted Okas here for the rad slimes in the grotto. I don't know if I had one before, but if I did, then I cleared it out accidentally or unwisely or something. So I'm gonna just quickly go down and feed them here, just show what I've done in this neighborhood. So I now have rad hunter slime, so they can not only are they radioactive, but they can go invisible. So that's not scary. But anyway, let's just feed them. No, how did you? Okay. So apparently these guys can escape. And I think the reason for that is they're starting to get hungry, so I need to feed them something. Anyway, let's just put the rest of these in here. I can eat them later. Yeah, so I'm gonna need fruit and or vegetables for those, I think. Diet fruit and veggie, yeah. Oh, I've got all these extra Q-berries left over. Why don't I feed them those? That'll work. Okay, I'll get the plorts later. Oh, they've got... We had carrots the whole time. Oh well. So I think I need another. I need some odd onion plots, but I don't have any odd onions at the moment, so I'll do that later. So anyway, let's get to the moss carpet or moss blanket. I keep on saying moss carpet, and I don't know. I'm just as frustrated as you guys are, I think. So let's see. Yeah, so I want to get to the moss blanket, and that's to get to the ancient ruins to find the map there. Okay. So actually the map station wasn't that, you know, deviously hidden or anything. It's just that you've got such a huge area that it could be. It was really hard to narrow down, and it's like, I mean, if you're in a maze, it doesn't matter if what you're hiding is in plain sight. You're in a maze, so it's gonna be hard to find, even if it isn't really hidden at all. So yeah, that was kind of the issue, and I did kind of look up where it was on the internet, but in the end, I found it when I wasn't even looking for it. So the internet wasn't really that big of a help in the end after all. Okay, so these are phase lemons here. Okay, so what you have to do, and I didn't actually figure this out. I mean, I figured that you'd have to shoot something at the lemons to get them to come out, but I didn't know until I actually got a phase lemon as part of a range exchange reward, and I got the Slimepedia entry. So I didn't figure this out. This was in the Slimepedia, but anyway. So to get the phase lemons, you can't get them from the tree by with your backpack directly. What you have to do is you shoot another piece of fruit at the lemon. Whoops. Come back with that, you. There we go. And the original fruit disappears, but then but you get the phase lemon back. And once you get one and open up and you can plant it on a farm, then, or on in your garden, then it doesn't really. Then you don't have to do that anymore. It's only the ones that are kind of growing out here in the wild where you have to do the trick of shooting fruit at it, because that would be a real pain if you had to farm them that way too. Anyway, so here we are in the ancient ruins. This is the main gate here, where we had to fill in all the plorts into the individual statues to get that to open. So I go up and find this switch here. Make sure it's upside. The face is upside down. There's like a little slime face in there, so that has to be upside down to open this passage, which we're not actually going to use, and the other passage, which is over here. You can't actually see the door at this point, but it would have been right along there. We continue on here. There's a large gap in the ground, and you can go down here, go down underneath, but that's not where we're going. Instead, we're going to find that switch over there, and we can just hover over it. You don't have to hover. I think you can skirt around the edges, but anyway. So once you found that, so that's where we came from. Once you're facing this, just look right, and there it is. Oops. There's the map station. I didn't actually do this in my other playthrough, so this is the first time I'm actually looking at the map here. So let's see what this looks like. And yeah, you can see it's not really that well hidden. I mean, it's kind of in a corner, but you know, there's like a 1,000 corners in this area. So which corner do you look at? So here it is on the completed map. It's sort of just below that large plant looking thing there. I don't think there's actually a large plant in the region, but anyway, so let's, without further ado, okay. So, wow. Yeah. So this is the gate area where we had to locate those slime statues and put the plorts in. Here is kind of a kind of a lobby area. Wow. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. And now that oh, that's interesting. Now that I know, there's a teleport back to the ranch there. If you do get lost, I guess one trick is to just keep trying to find your way north until you get your until you find your way to this area here, and then look for the teleport. It's not that well. I mean, it's not hidden at all. So when you get lost, I should say, in this area without the map, just keep going north if you want to teleport back immediately, or just keep going south if you want to get back to the start. So anyway, so now that I know where the map station is, I can go in and explore this area in a little bit more detail. How did I get I don't remember getting a treasure pod here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, well. Okay. So, so that was that. Let's see. So, okay, now I'm getting lost again already. Now one thing I did notice about these doorways, there's always an upper gate and a lower gate. I mean, this is the same piece of plexiglass or whatever for energy barrier or whatever. But this is in the let's see if I can find that. Yeah, there it is. Right, yeah, you can see it here. See, there's the barrier down there, and there's a similar gateway above. So when you turn this knob, it's the same piece of glass or whatever that slides between those two gateways. So whenever you see one of these, and if you keep track which direction the face is, you can kind of know ahead of time which whether you're looking at the upper one or the lower one. But if you see one of these, and you know there's a similar gateway below that operates on the same principle, or above, depending on where you are. So yeah, so now that I'm no longer afraid of getting lost at any second, this exploration is going to be a little bit easier. I believe we already saw this, saw that help, and this is actually underneath. Let's see. Yeah. So when you go down here, you kind of circle around, and this is another place where you can see the gate sliding between positions here. So that region beyond that gate there is actually underneath this kind of lobby area here. But since it's all closed off, you can't see what's going on in there. You can actually, there is a window just on the far side of that corner there, but and you can float into it, but the problem is if the gate's in the wrong, if that gate is open and you can get in, then you won't be able to get out, because you'd have to well, yeah, probably not. I tried that on my other playthrough and basically ended up just sort of jumping into the water and dying because there was basically no way out at that point. Okay, so let us get back to the ranch. You know what? I'm gonna capture a. As long as I'm here, I'm gonna capture a. Oh no! Alright, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, I already have some phase. Some phase slimes. I think they're phase crystal slimes, actually. Or Gordo or Largos. All right. So let's head back. All right. And yeah, I'm still. It would be a lot easier if we can install some teleports at this point, but I'm still kind of working on getting the ingredients. I still haven't done much with getting the extractors extracting very much, so maybe that's another thing I can kind of do off screen. So let's take an empty garden plot here and put put a phase lemon in there. Alright. Yeah, and you can see them starting to form though, but they are not phased out. They're actually real lemons. The rest of these, let's see, I think I'll spend the rest of the day here continuing on with maintenance type stuff here. So, alright. Oh, one thing I wanted to do, I did not look at the Hunter Slime entry here. So Hunter Slime favorite Roostro. Oh. That's interesting. I thought it would be like a totally different kind of chicken, but it turns out it's Roostros. Interesting. So that's not something you can really farm. Anyway, the Hunter Slime is the wild cousin of the Tabby Slime, a much more capable creature than the playful Tabbies. The Hunter Slime excels at stalking the chickens of the far range. Hunter Slime's slimological makeup allows for a natural cloaking ability that renders it almost completely invisible. Their only tell is their giant almond eyes, which can often be seen hovering in the dark. I think you can also see their mouths. The effect is often described by unsuspecting raptors as ah. Okay. And okay. Hunter Slime can detect its prey from great distances, finding a good location for their corrals challenging. Yeah, that's one reason I wanted to keep the actual corrals in the grotto there, is to keep them separated from the chicken farms, because and the other farms, because the slimes can get kind of distracted by if you have food growing next to them, especially if they can eat it, and that causes them to get restless, and it's just it's not fun. So that's why I wanted to keep the more advanced, at least the more advanced slimes separate from everything else. And Portonomics, I don't think we really care. Read that, pause it and read it on your own, I guess. So their favorite is Roostros. That is really interesting. So I will go down there and feed them some Roostros. And some Okas. That should make them really happy. Let's see, do I have anything in here? No. Just fill that up with Okas. Okay, and let's just feed these guys fruits, and this should be a favorite for them, but I don't think they're hungry, so that will take a while to take effect. So yeah, so I'm getting plenty of plorts here. I'll collect them off screen, and I'll spend some time on that now, but I'll edit it out. So Alright, so I took care of some stuff off screen, sold some plorts, whatnot, and I think one thing I wanted to do is, since I don't have any odd onions on hand for some reason, let me just check. Let's see. Carrots, pogos. No. No. Yeah. I probably had them, but I got rid of them prematurely, so oh well. I wanted to collect some more of those from the wild here, and also I found 2 additional slime toys in my other playthrough, and I wanted to show you where those were. And just to give you an idea, okay, so here's some just to give you an idea how yeah, anyway, so there's some odd onions there. They're just not ripe yet. Okay, so where's the first one? Well, you can actually see it from here. I don't know if you notice it there, but it's very well camouflaged. And it is this little rock thing here. This is the big rock, which the let me grab. No, these are. Oh, these are Okas again. Shoot. So that's the big rock, which of course the rock slimes like to play with. And again, you can't teleport with it, so we're gonna have to like carry it all the way back. Oh, there's still a totally forgot about this apiary there, so that was still going the whole time. Wow. Okay, so Buzzwax and Hexacomb, I've gotten those before apparently because they're not showing up as new entries. Let's grab this again. So I'm just keeping them all in this kind of empty corral here. So that's 3 of them. There's a 4th one that I know of that you can get that you can just find lying around. There might be more, but I haven't found them yet. They're not always like that one. They're not always easy to find. These guys have started exploding, by the way. They're either hungry or something. I don't know. They're not boom slimes, but apparently they're getting so hungry that they're getting cranky, and that is causing them to explode rather regularly. These guys, yeah. So I'll put these in the refinery. All right. Okay, so let's there's another toy I can get, but I think I will hold off on that until the next episode. So let's start with the treasure pods. So here's one right here that we've already gotten, and that's the only green one in the ranch. And there are five green ones that I know of in the dry reef, so I'm gonna do those. And I'm gonna have to refer to my notes here, so I will do that, but edit it out. So the next one is if we looked at where the Tabby Gordo was. Down here. The Tabby Gordo was right there, where the teleport is now, and the treasure pod was there. So that's the first one in Dry Reef. Okay, checking notes again. Right. The next one is climb up here, and there it is. So it's at the west end of this kind of forest area, and you just climb up to the ledge here, and we'll just open that now and see what's inside. Sponge tree. Okay. So that's another decorative recipe. Okay. Guys. Wow. Where did those guys come from? Anyway. Are there any other ones? Oh, one kind of trick you can do, by the way, since the tars just spawn when a Largo eats a plort, you can just clean up the extra plorts, and that will at least reduce the number of tars that form. So I'm gonna do that now, just so I'm not distracted as much, and just kind of get into the habit. With the pink plorts, I mean, my thinking is you're probably better off just dumping them into the ocean there, because they're not that valuable. But if you keep being bothered by tars, then that's one kind of temporary cure for it. Okay, so all right, so let's see. Next one. Right, and I think we've gotten that already. If we look, if we go to this area here, where the shortcut gate is, that's the third one. Okay, so it's right on the north side and on the ledge there. Okay. Fourth one, and that's also in this area, but it's exactly where the phosphor Gordo was, and so we should have seen that on the screen already. It's just it was, but at the time we didn't have a the means to open it. So let me just get rid of that. All right, and another recipe. Okay. And so that leaves the last one. Okay, so it's getting late here. Let us... don't want to tangle with these cargoes here. So the last one is gonna get a bit of getting here. And I think what I'll do is that I'll point out where the slime toy is, because it is on the way, and we actually have been past that area before. So let's see, I'll drop the plorts off because they're not really gonna do me much good on the way here. So we actually did this before because there was that time where I noticed these islands out here, and it's thought, gee, I want to be what happened if I followed those around. So I'm gonna do that again. Let's start over here. Try not to die. Okay. Make sure my energy gets replenished before I start doing too many acrobatics here. So, right. Right, so there's the another slime toy, the Nightlight. And I'm not gonna it sounds like it's breaking every single second, but it's not. It's just, that's just rattling. So don't worry about that. So I'm not going to bring that back this time because it's getting late, but I did want to get the other treasure pod. So we go this way. Alright. And we need to, right, we need to get up to this area over here. So, oh, there's a blue treasure pod, but that's not one we're interested in at the moment. So this way, and just make sure I'm going the right direction here. Okay. So I think we just follow this valley down and continue over next to the ocean here or next to the sea on these ledges. And we just continue to follow those, and sure enough, there's another one. So let's see what's in there. Okay. Oh, that looks interesting. Lava dust. Wow. Okay, so that I believe is all 5 of the green treasure pods, at least the ones that I've found so far. There might be others. I'm not gonna promise either way. Let me just look at the map here. So it says 5 out of 14. So if there are 5 of each color, then that would make 15. But obviously can't be. But there might be, I don't know, there might be 6, another one, and more, and fewer. Fewer of the other ones. Anyway, so we need to get back to the branch here, and I think the best way is just to kind of go over these bridges here. That was not good. Right, I mean, you could probably get back the way we came with a little bit less aerial acrobatics, but this will do for now. So, I guess basically this episode was mainly about just finding things. So one more toy, where the map station for the ancient ruins is, and where some of the treasure pods are. I'll keep looking for that stuff on screen or off screen, because it's, I mean, just going around checking corners is not does not make an exciting Let's Play. At least that's my theory. So I'll just sort of do that off screen and then show you the results as I find them. And I think that is about time to call it a day and call it an episode there. I'll clean up some stuff off screen here, but that will just about do it, I think. Alright, well, I was kind of dealing with a kind of disaster in the in the grotto down there, and so I got distracted and didn't quite make it back before dawn, so that was not good, but I will continue to deal with that next session, I guess. So apparently what happens is if the quantum slimes start to get hungry, then they really, really want to escape, and because they can quantum tunnel through your corral walls, the corral just doesn't hold them at all. So they were going all over the place. So I will have to continue to deal with that, and but it is time time to call it an episode, so I'll leave it there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next time. Probably continue to explore the well, I think there's still one small area of the moss blanket that I haven't done yet as thoroughly as I wanted to. But otherwise, I'll just continue with the ancient ruins, and maybe I'll do some more treasure pods. So anyway, until then, bye.